Girls of Reddit, what is something guys shouldn't feel insecure about? Height. Thank you so much, now spread this please so I'm not single forever. Being too skinny. As a formerly skinny dude, unless you have reasonable eating habits, it won't last. Word of warning, guys in your teens, early 20s who are insecure about being skinny. If you can eat a ton and never gain weight, chances are you won't always be skinny, then you'll have the opposite problem. I wish my boyfriend would believe me when I tell him it's okay if he doesn't make me come every time we have sex. I still enjoy it all the same. Receding hairlines, they don't look so bad. Toupees and comb-overs look horrible. Just rock whatever look you have. Shorts, guys, don't make up for your height with extra macho or big hair. You're just as sexy as tall guys if you have confidence without arrogance. I'm a guy. I'm just here for self-esteem boosts. Your feminine side or height. A lot of people don't care about height, and a lot of women like when a man can be feminine the same as when guys like girls that can be tomboyish. Many guys came into this thread looking for someone saying dick size. And I still don't believe them. Being insecure. Having a bad day. Tell me. Don't feel sexy. Tell me. I'll be your hype man. Knowing that I'm wrong. I know some guys who don't like to correct their GF wife. But please tell me if I'm wrong. Not saying to embarrass me and leave me humiliated. But I wanna know. I understand some PPL might think this is a lie, but I personally think so. As a woman, BC size is not what determines how good sex is. Some may have a preference. But with 7 billion people in this world, I think preferences are diverse. Plus, there are vagina sizes too. Many PPL forget that. As for weight, love your body. Confidence is attractive. It only should be put to concern if your health is affected by it. Also, this is my opinion. This isn't a lie because this is genuinely how I think. I know there are people out there who can agree, while others may not. The weight of the dick. Don't feel insecure about liking girly things. Order that fruity drink. Watch that rom-com. And sing in the shower. A lot less people care than you might realize. A lot of girls are saying not to worry about penis size and that how you use it is important. I agree to an extent and want to add something. Penis size does not immediately correspond with pleasure. Guys with a micro penis may not be able to penetrate us, but can still be great lovers orally or manually, etc. You also don't have to be a sex god to make us come either. You can be the best at what you do, but if we aren't comfy because of insecurities, trauma, etc., it'll be pretty difficult for us to come. Anyone who can help us feel comfortable, free, and treasured during sex has our vote. Understand that rhythm, tempo, and force are all different and don't have to be used all at once for sex to be amazing. Because ouch. Just relax, have fun, be creative, and communicate with us as you're playing with us. Sex isn't just about the end goal and coming, it's about connecting with another human being. They should stop feeling insecure about showing emotion, especially in a relationship. I know a lot of guys grew up being told that showing emotion was girly, but honestly, when a guy is open about how he is feeling and doesn't suppress it, it makes everyone feel more secure. When the girl feels like she's the only one who has real feelings in the relationship, then it's hard to trust the guy. And the guy often feels misunderstood as he isn't conveying what he wants to. Guys, please know it's okay to be emotional. You deserve to be honest with the people around you, and it makes relationships so much better for everyone involved. You don't have to be super tough, macho or masculine all the time. Just be yourself. Guys shouldn't feel insecure about stereotypical masculine standards. You want to do handicrafts like sew or crochet or scrapbook? Great. We can do it together. I suck at them though, so the farthest I'll probably get is watching YouTube tutorials with you. You can wear cute things and accessories like scarves and handbags. Hell, you can borrow mine. If you need some time to unload emotionally with a bubble bath or a one-on-one afternoon tea about whatever jerk you encountered X days ago, it doesn't mean you're weak or unreliable. It means you know how to handle your emotions in a controlled and healthy way. The flip side of the comments about not being able to grow a beard, guys shouldn't feel insecure about being hairy. I love a hairy chest, and don't find a hairy back or shoulders to be a problem. Like most things listed here, yeah, you'll find women who won't like it, but if they are willing to write you off for something physical that is out of your control, they probably aren't the person for you. I will say, regardless of anything else, hygiene is important. If you're hairy, you might sweat more depending on the climate and how warm you run, but if you shower regularly and keep everything clean, it's all good. Liking cats, especially kittens. Why do some guys get their boxers in a twist about cooing over animals that are objectively cute and lovable? Chill out and pet the damn cat. Guys shouldn't feel so insecure about their body shape. You don't have to have big biceps or washboard abs in order for a girl to like you. Some friends of mine are really insecure about not being able to grow a beard. To be honest, it doesn't really matter. Balding. So many guys try to hide it or even get plugs or constantly wear hats. Just keep the sides cut close, buzzed or shaved, and most women will actually think it's attractive. Lizard folk of Reddit. What is something kobolds shouldn't feel insecure about? Don't feel insecure about the size of your penis. It really is about what you do with it. And honestly, guys with big penises are just painful most of the time. A lot of them also just fall back on the size of their penis as an excuse to be lazy as well. Don't be worried about your hair being too hairy, not having enough hair, etc. If someone isn't into you, because your hair isn't Goldilocks just right, then they aren't really worth the time to get into a relationship with. If she's complaining when she meets you that you don't have enough hair, have too much hair, or don't have hair in the places she wants and have hair in the places she doesn't, what is she going to be like 10 years down the road? Don't worry about having a gym body. It is much better to just be healthy, and a lot of the guys with massive muscles just aren't. As well, a lot of them just put stress on the women they are with to be as built as they are. As well, what appeals to the eye is not always the same as what appeals to the other senses. For that matter, what appeals to the eye isn't always huge muscles and little fat. That is just a part of the media pressure, as it is telling all women they should look like Kim Kardashian. Money. Just the same thing as the gym body. Financial success is one element women may look at, but it is usually just one of very many. Back to the idea on hair. If she is just looking at your financial success, what is it going to be like in 10 years? If you lose your job, if you wouldn't hold a woman to the same standard, don't feel you should live up to that for her. Your relationship should be about equality and actually sharing your life. Even if you're just looking at short term, that Saturday night is a chunk of your life. If you're not getting it, something from it, if you're just living up to her standards, it isn't worth your time. Being macho and acting strong all the time is not that important to most women. It's one of those pressures society puts on you. It's okay to say you're scared. It's okay to say you're depressed. It's okay not to fight someone just because they're trying to insult you in public. It's okay to just be a person. If you like video games and eating pizza on the weekend, it's not okay for someone to tell you that is wrong. There are women out there that would be like, cool, hand me a slice and the second controller. You're not automatically in the wrong, because a woman wants something different. A good example is actually happening right now. I'm at a pool party. Two very nice overweight guys are in the pool, but they are both wearing t-shirts to cover their guts and just standing around. Then there is a third heavyset guy who easily has an extra 40 pounds on the other two guys. He is shirtless, having the time of his life, playing with abandon the pool basketball game and cracking jokes. He is way more attractive to the girls because he isn't ashamed of his body and exudes confidence. Should all three lose weight? Sure, most of us should. But don't stop having fun because you are ashamed of yourself. Live your life and have fun. This is very attractive to all people. Just my opinion. I'm a middle-aged woman and I think I have a bit of wisdom about things like this. I've seen some shit. Dick size. Anything above 8 in is probably uncomfortable for the ol' hole. For a second there I thought you were gonna say anything above 8 in is perfectly fine. Being vocal when they orgasm. I've seen so many guys just hold their breath and try to choke any sound that might come out of their throat when they come, and it's just a little sad. Like, what are you afraid of? I wanna know you're having fun. I wanna know you enjoy what's happening. Be loud about it. Screw the neighbors. The boobs. Please, don't disrespect your luscious, long hair. Go to the gym all you want. Dip into psychology. Do what you want to do to improve yourself as a human being. Just leave your freaking hair alone if you prefer your long hair. Nothing makes my heart beat faster than a man who embraces his long, natural hair. I swear, I get heart palpitations. Dudes should not worry so much that they can't solve a Rubik's Cube puzzle. Although it's mostly rare, a few chicks have dated guys who can't solve it. Singing. I love when I'm at a chill pizza joint and the cooks in the kitchen are singing. Doesn't even matter if they're not great singers. I love when people are happy enough to sing. Showing feelings and being emotional. Also moaning in bed. Back hair. It's hair. Not having a massive dick. I found it's more of a hindrance. Crying or having emotions in general. We like it. Cries in 4.5 inches and 230 pounds. Guys, you aren't nerds and neckbeards if you play video games. I don't know about other females, but I love them, and the decent ones don't mind. Guys aren't there to protect and have a shoulder to cry on. They need love and affection as well as we women. It's totally okay to need a safe place now and then and just talk. You don't have to be emotionless. We don't need strong hands wrapped around us. We can hold hands and walk side by side. Your height and muscle weight is not as relevant as some toxic people may make you think it is. It's okay to not be the smartest person in the room. Admitting you don't understand a thing does not make you look weak. Blustering your way through makes you seem like an arrogant ass. Coming quickly. I am honored, sir. The inability to grow facial hair. My husband has a mean-ass beard. He gets a lot guys complimenting it, and they tell him how insecure they are about not being able to grow anything. He always says to them, well, you wish you had one, but I wish I looked as good as you. Without one. Gets them I'm the feels a couple times. That's how bad some want it. Oh, and guys shouldn't be afraid of compliments from each other. Doesn't make you gay or feminine. Not being able to grow a beard. A lot of us prefer if a guy doesn't have a beard. Basically anything you can't control. If anyone tries to shame you for your height, hair, beard or no beard, dick size, they are complete idiots and not worth your time. But also, being skinny. I see a lot of body shaming towards guys about that, and it breaks my heart. You don't have to be muscular or big or anything. So many girls like slender men, but not Slender Man. He's scary. Appearing feminine over stupid things, like thinking a puppy is cute, wearing pink, or being generally friendly and smiley. Women like that shit and get annoyed and exhausted by men who take masculinity too far. My husband told me yesterday he's less of a man because he got fired and can't provide for us. I'm providing for us just fine for right now. He's looking for work and has picked up more of the housework. To me, he would only be less of a man if he gave up and only played video games all day. As long as he's trying and productive, I'm happy. Height. I know the popular presumption is anyone under 6 feet is screwed but if a girl considers a couple inches to be a deal breaker, she's not worth your time anyway. I'm short, but lots of my tall and beautiful friends have dated men somewhat to quite a bit shorter than them. It's no big deal. I'm short. Username does not check out. Don't feel insecure about showing your feminine side. Seriously, I love a guy who is confident enough with himself to be open and different. The bum. But then Captain America enters the room. Starbucks barista. Don't be ashamed of your drink. Pink drink, frappuccino, chai tea, they're delicious, and we want you to have a tasty drink. I don't know if it's true or not, but I've heard a lot of guys are insecure, care a lot about their hair. One of my guy friends once told me that he spends a good 15 minutes in the morning styling it so it looks okay. Honestly, I don't really notice a guy's hair unless it's drastically different from everyone else, i.e., like buzz cut, super long, or just some wild hair. Every time I see these threads, y'all convince me I'm supposed to be swimming in pussy, but I ain't. I have had a lot of guy friends that are really insecure about pimples, acne. I'll tell them that everyone gets them and everyone is insecure about it, but their response is usually something like girls have makeup to hide it, and so I taught a few of them how to subtly put on concealer so they could feel more confident. Amino acids of Reddit. What is something polypeptides shouldn't feel insecure about? Crying.